I would like the outgoing deputy to turn the page of the remembrance book. So would you all stand, please, if you're capable with that? Thank you, Councillor Birch. Now, the first business of the annual meeting is the election. Please sit down. Yeah. You can stand for the whole meeting if you want, right? Is the election of the chair of Sandhurst Town Council, who will be referred to as the mayor. And this is the item before us. I would like in nominations for the mayor of Sandhurst. Nominate Councillor Graham Birch. Can I have a seconder, please?
I'll second that.
Is anyone else? In that case, I'm pleased to announce that Councillor Graham Birch is duly elected as mayor. You'll have to take the gun off of me. No, it's not been.
Not being, it's not in.
No.
Get a picture of you both.
I've got time off. Well, you got one.
You won't believe we practiced this before. Oh my God.
Graham.
I'll return the one. You're on.
Excellent. Oh, I think,
Yeah. You're going large. Bills. You got a chair.
in a minute.
What you do is on there. You do a chair, from someone.
There's a chair there.
It's all right. Organise myself.
I just need you to sign the declaration of acceptance as well, Graham, please. Sign it for me.
Anyway, I just need to get my and pencils together. Right. Okay. Acceptance. Oh, so I do my speech now, don't we? Okay. Marvelous. First of all, I would like to thank the outgoing Paul Widdowson, firstly for nominating me, but also congratulate you on a fantastic year in challenging circumstances.
Thank you.
And I think with a lot of what happened throughout the year, you've done exceptionally well. I would also like to thank all of you, my colleagues, very much for supporting me and allowing me to assume this role. Similar to form, I have, of course, written down my suite to read. So I'll just grab my glasses. Members, honoured guests, friends and neighbours, thank you. Becoming Mayor of Sandhurst is a phenomenal honour. For someone who has lived in this town since I was 2 years old, it is truly the ultimate privilege. Sandhurst is the place that shaped me, the place that gave me every opportunity, and the place I am proud to call home. I know what this role means, and I know the responsibility that comes with representing our town. I will give it everything I can. This year, I want to focus on something simple but powerful. Connection, kindness, and community. Those 3 words will guide everything that I do. First, I want to strengthen community spirit, to build a one Sandhurst culture where people look out for each other, where volunteering grows, and where we celebrate the everyday heroes who make this town special. Especially at a time when technology can pull us apart as easily as it connects us. I want Sandhurst to be a place where people still look up, still look out for one another, and feel part of something bigger. Second, I want to help people understand what their local council does. Too often, there is confusion or misinformation. Clear, friendly communication can build trust, and I want residents to feel confident in how the council is run. Third, I want to inspire young people. I hope to visit every school in Sandhurst to talk about public service, democracy, and the difference young voices can make. I hope one day one of them will be standing here. And I want young people to see that leadership isn't distant, it's local, it's real, and it's open to them. I'm going to step a little bit away from the room here and just actually take this opportunity, because talking about inspiring young people, something that's very important is role models. And I think it's something which is particularly important in this day and age. I think all of you would agree with me on this, that there's an awful lot on the internet, there's an awful lot on YouTube, and there's an awful lot of not quite so savoury role models. So I want to take this opportunity to thank some of mine. As you can see, a few of my friends and family have come here today. So I want to say thank you, firstly, to my friends and family. Without you, I wouldn't be here. I really have been truly blessed to have wonderful friends and family. Yes, thank you, Bingo. I would like to say a massive thank you to my father, and to my mother as well, for always being there. And I know you might be thinking, this isn't an Oscars speech and everything, but there aren't many times you get a chance to publicly thank your friends and family. So I am going to take this. And I want to say I'm incredibly happy and surprised that so many people have come from far away today to support me. It is a wonderful community, and that is what I'm also about. So yes, I know, a bit of an Oscar thing, but I have a friend who hopefully will do that for real one day. But moving on, the fourth thing that I want to do is to open the doors of local democracy. I want to have more drop-ins, more question and answers, and more opportunities for residents to get involved, to be inspired, and for them to want to be a part of it. Local government should feel human, accessible, and welcoming. And finally, I will be supporting two charities that are close to my heart. The charity called Walk Once More and one called Thames Hospice. Walk Once More is a charity dedicated to supporting people living with spinal cord injuries. Its founder is well known to me. It funds research, rehabilitation, and innovative therapies that help individuals regain independence and rebuild their lives. Their work is rooted in hope, the belief that with the right support, people can overcome extraordinary challenges. It's a charity that represents resilience, determination, and the power of community standing behind those who need it most. The other charity is Thames Hospice. This is one of the most respected hospices in the Thames Valley area, providing compassionate care for people facing life-limiting illnesses. They support not only patients, but also families, offering dignity, comfort, and humanity at the most difficult moments in life. Their nurses, doctors, counsellors, and volunteers are extraordinary people, and the work they do touches countless families across Berkshire and here in Sandhurst. Together, these two charities reflect the values I want this mayoral year to stand for: compassion, courage, and community. Through events, challenges, and community fundraising, I hope we can make a real difference together. I want this to be a year where Sandhurst feels closer, kinder, and more confident in its future. A year where we celebrate each other, support each other, and remind ourselves what a special place this is. And so, I want to end with a reading that I actually shared at Paul's civic service. And it captures exactly what I believe about this town. And I call this the power of community. Community is not built in grand gestures, but in the quiet, steady acts of people who choose to care. It grows in the greetings shared on familiar streets, in the hands that lift when someone stumbles, in the voices that speak up for fairness and kindness. Community is the courage to show up for remembrance, for celebration, for one another. It is the understanding that our stories are intertwined, that what strengthens one of us strengthens us all. And so we gather, not as strangers living side by side, but as neighbours shaping a shared future. May we continue to build a town where everyone feels seen, where dignity is offered freely, and where hope is something we create together. Thank you. I look forward to serving you, working with you, and celebrating everything that makes Sandhurst the town we are proud to call home. Okay. And now the Deputy Mayor. So the first business falling to me as the Mayor is the election of the Vice Chair of Sandhurst Town Council, who will be referred to as the Deputy Mayor. And this is the item before us. I would like to nominate Margaret Blossom. Any section?
I'm happy to propose, Chairman, Councillor Martin. I'm seconded, sorry.
Marvellous. Are there any other nominations? Okay, so I do declare Margaret Blossom the Deputy Mayor. Should be well.
You can take Margaret.
Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then you put in the middle shipping.
it's already rehearsed.
You've got to sit in the middle seat.
Oh.
It just comes from this way.
No, I'll get out the chair and then she'd sit in your chair.
Musical. Thank you.
You could.
See the picture we both before you sit down first, Graham.
Take that.
Can you pop me both in
That one.
Mind the cable, Margaret.
the cable, Mark?
And,
Oh, yes.
health and safety.
Yes, please. And then I'll just get a picture of you
Okay.
both. Right. Yeah.
Take the bins off. Say, younger man.
I need to be lined.
Yes, please.
Oh, the chain is doing stuff.
You got to be dressed in yours.
Now you know.
It's an Oscar ceremony.
Yeah. Do that at the end.
Excellent. Okay. At this point, can I welcome members of the public to the meeting and invite any questions? I don't think there's anyone that's going to ask any questions. Right, we can't have any questions. Marvellous.
Would you like to ask?
Okay. Man, you have a question? Is it, no. Oh. One thing I would like to say that if anyone, we're going to go through the procedure items. So at this point, while it is questions, if anyone wants to retire, having seen the mayoral bit, then they are most welcome to. Lovely, empty room. Any
As opposed for Graham giving you a get out.
any yeah literature there. Could yeah could
See you in the
yeah okay.
How you doing?
Fine. Excellent. Any apologies for absence? Oh, all of your
Come on. You don't need I know.
I've given apologies for that, but I also noticed on the minutes of the meeting, his name was not recorded as a invite. There's 24, but councillor Wilson is down.
And I also have apologies from councillors, that's and the councillor. Yeah.
excellent. Okay. Agenda item number 6 is to receive any declarations of interest from members on the business to be transacted this evening. Are there any declarations at this time? Anyone? Okay. I move to agenda item 7 to approve the minutes of the meeting held on the 5th of March, which are given on pages 1871 through to 1873. Would someone care to move these minutes as a true and correct record?
Happy to move.
No, I will second.
Councillor Birch. Thank you, Councillor Biddison. All in favour, please show. Any against? That is carried. I move now to receive the work of the committee meetings held since the last town council, and I start with strategy and policy. But before I invite Councillor Allen to move that the minutes of the meeting be received, does any member wish to ask a question for clarification?
In that case, I'd like to propose that the minutes of the Strategy and Policy Committee meeting held on the 26th of March be accepted as a true record.
Is that seconded?
I'm happy to second that.
All those in favour? Any against? It's carried. Thank you. I move now to the Leisure Committee. And again, before I ask myself to move that the minutes of the meeting be received, does any member wish to ask a question?
Yes.
Yep.
I'd like to ask why the statement that was read out at the leisure meeting wasn't included within the minutes as we were led to believe it would be. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, it's fair question. I believe that Ange has come back on that matter. The executive officer, sorry, has come back on that matter. However, I will certainly make a note to check again with Ange, and she will come back again on the matter. Yes.
I think I seem to remember the executive officer told me that there was a link in the minutes to the recording, or on the website to the recording, which the whole speech is in the recording. Therefore, it did need to be published in the minutes.
Okay. 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 Are there any other questions to be asked? No? Okay. In which case, I move that the minutes of the Leisure Committee on the 19th of March be received. Is that seconded?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Hazel. All those in favour, please show. All those against?
Hold on.
Did you have, right, sorry, can we do that
That
again?
first one's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
There again.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I move now to the Environment Committee. And again, before I ask Councillor Brossard to move the minutes of the meeting be received, does any member wish to ask a question? No?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. I would like to propose acceptance of the Environment Meeting minutes held on the 12th of March, pages 1874 and 1875.
I'm happy to second that again.
Thank you. All in favour, please show. Any against? Yeah, that's passed. Thank you. I now move to the Planning Committee. Before I ask Councillor Dale Birch to move the minutes of the meeting, does any member wish to ask a question? No.
Mr. Mayor, can I, before moving be first to congratulate you on your appointment, but in so doing, can I move receipt of the minutes of the Planning Committee meetings held on the 23rd of February 26 and the 30th of March 26 as shown.
I'll second that.
All in favour? Any against? Okay, that's passed. I move to agenda item 12 to approve the structure of committees, including delegation arrangements. I would like to propose the attached terms of reference be approved. Is that seconded?
Yeah, happy to second.
Thank you. All in favour, please show.
Yeah.
Those against? Okay, that's passed. The next item of business is the appointment of councillors to serve on the Planning Committee, including the election of a chair and vice chair. At the start of this process, I remind the council that the councillors of each of the Sandhurst wards are required to determine the board membership of each committee in advance of this meeting. The planning committee targets at least 2 councillors per ward. I would like to ask councillors to please stand to confirm their intention to serve on the planning committee. So, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Sorry, can I say that?
Planning, this is planning. Okay.
You should bullying me again. No, you.
So,
So
planning, Dale, Mike. Are you not, okay, so we need 2 from, at least 2 from each ward. You just write it down, cool.
Somebody from Little Sandhurst, we've got 3 from those. We need somebody else from Little Sandhurst.
Yeah, I need another for Sandhurst.
Oh, no, because there's Dale and Graham.
We're
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we're done.
By default.
Yes,
Yeah.
They're by default.
Central,
2, 4, 5, and then
need somebody else from Central.
Central Sandhurst last time was Ali Williams.
You're not.
Are you not standing again?
Got some other commitments, unfortunately.
Kiddo?
Get in the way.
Need somebody
Who
from
else is
You're
central?
going to miss you.
Who else is Sandhurst?
Central.
Central. Who else?
Janice. Janice. Mike. Sophie. Well, then that name's Janice.
She's a little Sandhurst.
Yeah.
No, she said,
I think they did. I think they did that before as results.
From College Town.
that's because
One.
College Town is Margaret and
Margaret's College Town.
Yes,
Margaret's
it's
College Town, we're
two from
okay.
each ward, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
so I need to know.
What have we got a coach? How many have we got from Elmsmore?
We've got 3 from
And I'll got, because I've got the college town, because I'm a borough councillor for
No.
college.
No,
No.
Mike,
No.
Mike, do you want to stand up? For College Town, that's it.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
So we just need someone from. So College Town does Central Sandhurst.
Yeah, so I need 1 more from Central and then we're there. I need one from Central and then we're there.
Myself, and somebody's.
Who else is Central Sandhurst who could go on the planning?
Sorry.
Janice, the only other one.
Oh, we haven't got Central.
No. I mean,
It has run with 7 before, but
Palm did say he was interested.
He was on.
oh, was it?
So we will.
Does it matter that he's gone?
He can still be.
No, it doesn't matter if he's done.
Shall we nominate Palm?
Go on.
Yeah, nominate Palm.
Is that a thing if somebody's not here that them?
Yes.
Yes, if you're not here, you can still be nominated to go on the committee, yeah.
Let's nominate Palm.
Okay.
And if he doesn't want
Was you doing that? How are that?
twisting about.
It's a twisting.
Okay,
I thought-
right.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Okay, so I would like to propose that the planning committee be constituted with members as read.
Councillor Dale Birch, Councillor Graham Birch, Councillor Mrs Hill, Councillor Mossam, Councillor Mrs Mossam, Councillor Brossard, Councillor Butcher, Councillor Panesar and Councillor Alan Wilson.
Excellent.
That covers us, yeah.
Is that seconded?
I'm happy to second it.
Superb. All in favour, please show. Those against? Council will hereby appoint a chair to the planning committee. Can I invite nominations for chair of the planning committee?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would like to nominate Councillor Dale Birch to be chairman of planning for the municipal year 2026-2027.
Seconded.
I'll set it down, so.
Okay, do we have any further nominations for the chair of planning? Okay, in that case, I'm pleased to announce that Councillor Dale Birch, is duly elected as chairman of planning. The council will hereby appoint a vice chair to the planning committee. Can I invite nominations for vice chair?
I'd like to nominate councillor Ray Moss.
I'm happy to second that.
Do we have any further nominations for the vice chair of planning? In that case, I'm pleased to announce that councillor Ray Mossam is duly elected as vice chair of planning. I'll sit down now. The next item of business is the appointment of councillors to serve on the Environment Committee, including the election of a chair and vice chair. I would ask councillors to please stand to confirm their intention to serve on the Environment Committee. I would like to propose that, if you stand, sorry.
You were invited before.
Okay. Okay. I would like to propose that the Environment Committee be constituted with members as read. Yeah, sorry.
That's councillors Ray Mossam, councillors Nick Allen, councillor Mrs Nick Poppins, councillor Chris Ives, councillor Mike Brossard, councillor Diane Allen Wilson, councillor Mrs Hill, councillor John Edwards and councillor Margaret Mossam.
I would like to propose that. Is that seconded? All those in favour, please show. Those against? The council will hereby appoint a chair to the Environment Committee. Can I invite nominations for the chair of the Environment Committee?
Yes, I'd like to propose Michael Brossard as chair of the Environment Committee.
I'm quite happy to second that.
Do we have any further nominations for the chair of Environment? If only one nomination, in that case, I'm pleased to announce that councillor Michael Brossard is duly elected as chair of the Environment. The council will,
Committee.
for the Environment,
Committee.
Committee. Okay, of the Environment, yeah. The council will hereby appoint a vice chair to the Environment Committee. Can I invite nominations for vice chair of the Environment Committee?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. I would like to nominate councillor Hazel Hill to be vice chairman of Environment.
I'm happy to second that.
Do we have any further nominations? Okay, in that case, I am pleased to announce that councillor Hazel Hill is duly elected as vice chair of the Environment Committee. The next item of business is the appointment of The next item of business is the appointment of councillors to serve on the Leisure Committee, including election of a chair and vice chair. I would ask the councillors to please stand to confirm their intention to serve on the Leisure Committee. No. No. Oh, Diane's.
No, he waved at me for planning. I'm only doing two.
Okay. Okay. I would like to propose that the Leisure Committee be constituted with members that are standing. I guess I'm in it automatically, aren't I? Is that seconded? All in favour? Those against? Okay. The council will hereby appoint the chairman to the Leisure Committee. Can I invite nominations for chair of the Leisure Committee?
Mr Mayor, I'd like to propose that yourself be the chair of the Leisure Committee.
Thank you. Is that seconded?
I'll second that.
Thank you. Do we have any further nominations for the chair of Leisure? In that case, I'm pleased to accept the chair of Leisure. And the council will hereby appoint a vice chair to the Leisure Committee. Can I invite nominations for vice chair of the Leisure Committee. And I would like to nominate Councillor Ray Mossam.
Seconded.
Okay. Okay, are there any other nominations? In that case, I'm pleased to announce that Councillor Ray Mossam is duly elected as Vice Chair of Leisure. Okay, everyone can sit down again. The next item of business is the appointment of councillors to serve on the Strategy and Policy Committee, including the election of a chair and vice chair. I would ask the councillors to please stand to confirm their intention to serve on the Strategy and Policy Committee. I think that's the same as was before us. There is a is there a number on this one?
Minimum 8.
8, is that right?
Minimum.
Minimum.
Million pages.
So more can stand, mine's fine. Okay. Okay, marvellous. Okay. I would like to propose that the Strategy and Policy Committee be constituted of those councillors who are standing. I'm supposed to say as read, but I think it's
job.
seconded. Yeah, seconded, and obviously myself as mayor. All those in favour, please show. Any against? Okay, that's passed. The council will hereby appoint a chair to the Strategy and Policy Committee. Can I invite nominations for chair of the Strategy and Policy Committee?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to nominate Councillor Nick Allen.
Is that seconded?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do we have any further nominations for the chair of Strategy and Policy? Okay, in that case, I'm pleased to announce that Councillor Nick Allen is duly elected as chair of Strategy and Policy. Council will hereby appoint a vice chair to the Strategy and Policy Committee. Can I invite nominations for vice chair of the Strategy and Policy Committee?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would like to nominate Councillor Hazel Hill to be Vice Chairman of Strategy and Policy.
Thank you, and I would like to second that. Do we have any further nominations for the Vice Chair of Strategy and Policy? Okay, in that case, I am pleased to announce that Councillor Hazel Hill is duly elected as Vice Chair of Strategy and Policy. That was relatively please sit down. I move to agenda item 17 to appoint new committees if required. Does any councillor wish to propose a new committee? Marvellous. I will move to agenda item 18, which is an information item to receive the recent decisions considered under the procedure. That was with all the papers. So the next item on the agenda is to review and adopt the standing orders and financial regulations. I would like to propose that the standing orders and financial regulations be approved. Is that seconded?
I'll second.
Oh, yeah.
We'd like to propose a change to clause number 3, please.
What is the change?
That if a statement or document is being provided by a second or third party or person, organisation, for a councillor or committee chair, member or officer to read out at a Sandhurst Town Council meeting or committee meeting, then as a matter of protocol, this document is shared at least one day in advance of the meeting with any parties quoted or referred to in the document.
Okay, is that seconded?
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it was seconded, didn't it?
So, you know, I was just trying to find which
Clause number 3,
we're in standing orders, are we?
Yes.
item number 19 on the agenda.
Three has A, B, C, D, E, F. You adding a new one?
I would add a clause F, yes.
No, it goes, I mean, it already goes up to
K,
X.
L,
And it's, in that case, Y.
Right, thank you.
W, X, and
So it's,
Y.
what page am I supposed to be on?
Seven.
So
Number seven.
It goes up to X.
We're on page-
Meeting shall not exceed.
7 of the standing orders.
okay. Yes.
It's the whole of section 3 runs from page 5 to 7.
An alternative, if that's too hard, maybe under section 11, which is management of information, but either standing order is fine.
I'm not speaking against the motion, but I would have liked a little more time to consider the wording, etc. And I wondered if, with your agreement, this could be moved to Stratton Poll so we can get it put in after some due consideration of the wordings and I'm not speaking again, but surely I didn't get any notice, but there you have it. But it's within our constitution that we can refer a motion to Stratton Poll for consideration once we have wordage and information.
Okay, so we have a new motion proposed and seconded, and you are now proposing that we move it.
I'm asking the mover and the seconder if they would allow the motion to be deferred to the first available strategy and policy meeting so that we can get it included. So that we've all had the chance just to understand the words. Simple as that.
Are you favourable?
Time.
Yes, Dan?
It's all right, my knees are working. You keep telling them they're working. Surely the whole point of this motion is exactly what you have just said. That you want notice of it.
There you are.
Yeah, I know. My point is that you've just said, I would have liked to have had notice, and the motion is suggesting that we should have notice.
That's why I
So
wanted to come to.
what's the problem?
Yeah.
My point is, I don't see a problem, because it would be dead easy just to approve it, surely, unless I'm being particularly dense this afternoon, evening. Because you've just said exactly the point that was being made.
This, I think that's slightly different because this is a motion rather than a separate report.
Sorry,
That's not a
no, there's a,
Amendment.
there is a request for an amendment.
Yeah.
Which has been moved and seconded. And all I'm saying is that there hasn't been enough notice, particularly for me, to understand the wording of the amendment. And all I'm asking is that the motion is deferred to the first available strategy and policy meeting, before which the wording will be presented properly so that we have the right, because I understand the intent and I'm happy to support the intent with appropriate wording. And I think bringing it forward on the 9th hasn't given us the opportunity to do that. And as you so rightly said, Councillor, if we can get a modification as has been suggested, we won't have this occur again in the future. So that's all I'm asking, folks.
Sorry,
So we will ask Lee, are you happy to defer to the strategy and policy?
No.
Yeah. That was a no.
Sorry, the reason it's a no is because in previous years, when we've asked the exec operative, we've had to submit our proposed standing orders. We've been advised, no, we don't need to submit our proposed changes, and that now is the time to discuss them. So I'm merely following previous protocol direction from the EO.
Yes, Sally.
The same,
Sorry?
the same as Lee just said.
Oh. Okay,
I have to say,
which,
I was going to say, I mean, if you don't want to defer, I'm quite happy to vote against it because I don't understand it at the moment. So therefore, you know,
yes,
I'm
okay,
one
well, let's,
of the two.
well, look, it's been motioned, it's been seconded, there's been an ask to move, it's been denied, we're in debate. Does anyone have any questions or wish to speak?
John,
Well, Lee, would you like to speak?
No, I'll wait for councillor Edwards too.
Yeah, I would like to consider the wording, whether it's moved to strategy and policy or full council might be more appropriate, but yeah, I'd like to consider the wording and how it affects the rest of the standing orders.
Fair enough. Does anyone else have any questions? Phil?
I'd just like to say that the consideration of standing orders is a complicated matter. I think this is an essential omission from our existing standing orders, of which we've picked up a few in the past. And I was particularly pleased to be supported with an amendment of a very similar nature for our agendas. And this does actually follow the same line of argument, that adequate notice of people who are mentioned in documents that this council is publishing or publicising during a meeting, in this case, which is the reason that it's been identified as a separate issue requiring an extra addition to the standing orders, which we might well have picked up last year. I understand the difficulty of people considering a long clause in a meeting, but I'm sure you've all got the ability to read the present motion tonight and think about the consequences before you vote. And I think it would be ideal to have that motion read out again very slowly, so you understand why it is so similar to the one you passed last year concerning our agenda.
Okay. Any other questions? No?
Just to be honest, following on from what Philip said, I thought that this covered the topic that got agreed last year.
It's agendas only,
But it was agendas only, it should have
being distinguished, a separate issue. It's covering exactly the subject about what we say in meeting.
So with that in mind, we're going to read it out again.
Okay, well, hang on, I'm going to say, does anyone else have anything? Because I'm going to give Lee a chance to speak to it if she wishes. Sum me up. To sum up.
I'm sure everyone's aware why we've put this motion in. Having a statement read out that directly names me and directly names the party that I represent, without any forewarning or any courtesy to let us know, is why we've put this motion in. I think as a matter of courtesy, particularly picking up on your speech, Mayor, that you would agree as a courtesy, it is a good protocol to adopt, that if anybody is being mentioned, quoted, or discussed and read out in a third party statement on behalf of anybody, that it is only right and proper and courteous that that person, that party, or that organisation is notified beforehand. And that's quite simply why we believe standing orders clause number 3 should be amended. So I will read it again slowly. It is that if a statement or document is being provided by a second or third party person or organisation for a councillor or committee chair, member or officer should be read out at a Sandhurst Town Council meeting, then, as a matter of protocol, this document is shared at least one day in advance of the meeting with any parties quoted or referred to in that statement or document.
I do have one quite.
In debate,
We're in
go
debate.
straight to that.
Let's go straight. Okay, all right, we'll have a.
You're the chairman.
Yeah, I was just going to say, does that mean that, do you mean, because I want to make sure it's right, I will ask one question. Apologies if it's outside what we're supposed to do. But I want to ask.
Got to vote now.
Right, okay, so all in favour? All against?
Carried. Each put your hands again, Polly, sorry.
Paul?
Or against.
Go against. Yeah, so that's been carried.
Did anyone abstain? Sorry.
Yeah, abstentions, please. Yeah.
Oh, you abstained. Okay, moving on. Okay, I still need to do I would like to, okay. I still need to propose and accept and
Yeah.
get these.
Yes.
Okay, so
Changes.
with the changes, I would like to propose the standing orders and financial regulations be approved. Is that seconded?
Seconded.
All those in favour, please show. Any against? Okay. I move to agenda item 19 to review the partnership and subscription arrangements. To item 20, sorry. It's written here, it says item 19, but anyway, does any councillor wish to comment? I would like to propose the attached partnership and subscription arrangements be approved. Is that seconded?
Seconded.
All those in favour, please show. Any against? Okay. The town council is required to appoint councillors to act as representatives on outside bodies. And whilst this can be completed at this meeting, it's traditionally been delegated and completed in the next meeting of the Environment Committee. I'd like to propose we maintain tradition and that the appointment of the councillors to act as representatives on outside bodies be delegated to the next meeting of the Environment Committee. All those in favour, please show. Those against? None. Please, can any councillor wishing to put their name forward as a representative for an outside body that is not a member of the Environment Committee inform the executive officer of their request by 14th of May 2026 in order for them to be considered in the meeting? Okay. Agenda item 22 is to review the inventory of land and assets. I would like to propose the attached inventory of land and assets be noted. Is that seconded?
Seconded, Chair.
All those in favour? Any against? No. Okay. I move to agenda item 23 to receive confirmation of the council's insurance cover arrangements. The executive officer has provided details of insurance cover in a paper. Does any member have any questions? Okay, duly noted. Under agenda item 24, council is asked to review and adopt the current complaints procedure. I would like to propose the attached complaints procedure be approved. Is that seconded?
I'll second
Okay, all in favour, please show. Any against? Okay. Okay, I move to agenda item 25. Councillors are asked to review and adopt the current press and media policy. I'd like to propose the press and media policy be approved. Is that seconded?
Seconded.
Okay, all in favour? Any against? No, okay. The next item on the agenda is to review and adopt the publication scheme. I'd like to propose the publication scheme be approved. Is that seconded? All those in favour, please show. Any against? Oh, okay. The next item before us is to review the schedule of meetings for the town council and the principal committees. I'd like to propose the meeting schedule be approved. Is that seconded?
Seconded.
All those in,
Slow down, Graham.
oh, sorry, am I going too fast? Yeah.
I'm running through it. Yeah.
You've got to start on the short start.
Yeah, I think so.
All those in favour, please show. Those against? Okay,
Yeah, good, yeah.
sorry. The next item is councillors' allowances. Before I ask the chair of S&P, councillor McAllen, to deliver the motion, does any member have a question?
Are we going to double it?
No, well, times it.
Double zero.
Okay,
I'd like to propose that we continue to have an allowance of £0 for all councillors being adopted, for the next year.
Just have a question.
that's seconded.
A question.
Oh, sorry, yeah, go for it.
There's an allowance for the mayor, isn't there? Is that contained within the budget for the
It was
events?
within the budget.
It's within the budget. Okay, so separate.
It's for travel, basically.
Yeah.
And it was back down again.
Okay, is that seconded?
Yes, I
Oh, no, Nikki was first, thank you.
thought I'd give you a rest, Hazel.
Good.
I thought that was one of my answers.
Right.
Does anyone wish to debate this further? All those in favour, please show. Those against? Okay. Marvellous. Councillor reports. Does any councillor have anything to report? I should go around the table.
No.
No, excellent.
Or just one thing, sorry.
It's not being report because it should be Nikki that's saying this. We've got Diane. We've got those solar panels on the care centre.
Well, I did pause at Diane, expecting her to.
Yes, the solar panels are up on the day centre and they will be switched on Saturday.
Is there a ribbon ceremony?
No.
I'm supposed to write another speech. Just be the end, isn't it? Right. Okay. The executive officer's report is an information item. The executive officer will deliver with the report. That's you. Yep.
So as you know, there's been some changes to staffing. As you can see here, I've obviously been appointed as deputy executive officer for STC. Wendy Smith has now retired from her role in the clean team, and there will be a recruitment campaign to appoint for these roles. Phase 1 of the new playground equipment installation has been completed, and the area is now open and being enjoyed by the younger residents. Phase 2 is ongoing due to a delay at the manufacturers. The annual town meeting was successful, and it was good to have presentations from a number of grant benefactors. The date for the Armed Forces flag raising event has been confirmed with the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst and will take place on Monday, the 22nd of June, 2026. Quotes have been received for the refurbishment of the ladies' inside toilets and the office. These will be considered by the Strategy and Policy Committee in their next meeting. Thank you.
Okay. Are there any questions concerning this report? Okay. The next agenda item is for information only to receive the balance at bank, and the figures are given on the agenda. Does any member have any questions? This is duly noted. Agenda item 32 is to receive and authorise the schedule of payments and receipts for February and March. Before I ask councillor McAllen to move this item, does any member have a question? Question?
In that case, I'm pleased to move that the payment schedule of payments and receipts for February 2026 and March 2026 be accepted as a true record.
Seconded. Okay, thank you, councillor Birch. All in favour, please show. Those against? That's fine. I invite members to note the date of the next meeting as the 25th of June 2020. There being no other business, I'd like to thank all members for their attendance and contribution tonight. I declare the meeting closed at 8:30 on the dot.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
So,